Well, good afternoon and welcome to video number 27. And I've decided it's time to do a bit more work on the raised bed on this side of the garden. As you can see here, we've got the 4 sections all ready to cut to size because I had 2 for the correct size at the ends anyway. And all I've got here is this post, which I need to cut into sections, each of somewhere around about 5 inches to be the supports in each of the 4 corners. So with the marking out done, all that remains now is to cut the piece of wood to give me the 5 sections that I need. Also, given that the length of the side pieces is 2.5 metres, I've decided to put a strengthening piece across the middle, which is 40 centimetres long. So that's marked out, ready for cutting. This, by the way, is the T-square that I made in my first year at secondary school. So I'll let you work out how old that is. Now, with 4 2.4 metre decking pieces and 1 4 centimetre square post cut to the correct size, I'm just left with a small piece of the 4x4 centimetre post left over. I like that when I can complete a job with so little waste at the end of it. So these are the final holes. They're marked 2 centimetres in from the end because the wood that they're going to go into is 4 centimetres and half that, but I put them just 2 of these marked rods down, whereas the other ones I've put 3 up. That means that they will not coincide, the screws won't coincide inside the posts. It's important to remember that. With all the wood holes drilled, now it's a question of just assembling the pieces. Well, that's the frame screwed together, but unfortunately, as you can see from here, it's twisted. That's because the decking boards were actually slightly twisted and it's just accentuated it. So what I'm going to do is I've already tied this end. I'm going to tie that end to the fence, because the fence isn't twisted, and also it's metal, galvanised iron. So I should be able to force it back into the right shape, or into the shape I want it to be, and I'll then spray it with water, get it nicely soaked, leave it for a day or so, and see how long it takes to actually take on the shape that I want it to have. Well, that's it tied to the fence at this end. That's about as tight as I can get it. There's a small space here still, but compared with what it was before, that's much straighter. As you can see, if we look along the length of it, well, I bet you didn't expect to see me watering the actual raised bed timber. You've seen me water the plants. I'm going to have to leave that, I suspect, for at least 48 hours, probably longer. Then I'll come out and see if it's actually straightened up again properly. So, that's the end of video 27. Hopefully see you on the next one. Bye bye.